Coming to you from the biggest little city, the guys, Zach, Trevor, and Chuck, lock in to bring you your weekly fix of beer reviews, killer sports takes, sidebars, and all the fandom you can handle. Welcome to Balls and Brews.
Welcome, Balls and Brews. Cheers, boys.
Welcome, everybody.
Cheers to the peeps at home, driving in their car, listening to us. Oh, that's a good one, Charlie. What are we drinking, brother?
Baham Brown. An English-style brown. Yum,
Like
yum. 5%.
Yes.
Aslan Brewing out of Bellingham. My boys up in Washington. So
It's good, tasty, man.
absolutely. No, it's nice, easy drinker. Very malty. Kind of rich. Kind of rich.
China is, but not with it's just rich with the brown flavor. There's not like an undertone of anything. It's just like a solid
right.
brown.
Agreed. Okay.
Like the can, too. Check the can. It's got
Can's pretty neat.
the lion with I don't know. It's such a cool little can.
Well, it makes sense because
It looks like lava, but like brown lava.
isn't the lion from Narnia called Aslan? Isn't that his name? Is Aslan?
I don't know. I
Aslan?
never got into that one.
I'm fairly certain that's the lion's name.
I think you're correct.
Which would make
Sounds
sense as to
familiar.
why the
That's
lion.
him.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome.
tie-in.
I love that shit.
Good brown.
Super good brown though. Always nice to start off with an easy drinker that connects.
I think we're doing two easy drinkers with.
We sure are. We've been mixing up our recording schedule, so this one's in the evening. So,
I do think with the way we do our pod now, with the way we pick games and quarterback rule of the world segment stuff, I think it is almost easier to do the night segment because then almost all games
it's
are gone.
capped. Yeah,
Right? Like,
we
'cause
can
we're only
report on a lot more.
We're looking only at 3 games, 2 Monday nights and a Sunday night game. That's everything else has been done.
right.
So it kind of leads us to be able to have a more in depth instead of guessing. And we talk about the games we talked about the week before.
Yeah, definitely. It's just more up to date as far as what we've just seen and what we are going over. But let's head on to college football.
Well, I don't know. You guys had anything new?
I went and
I've had some stuff.
I had Old Rasputin on Nitro.
How was that?
It was very good. It was very deep. Oh, it brought out the dark Russian stout part of it, and it was a thick boy to get through. I loved the mouthfeel though, obviously from the Nitro.
Yeah.
So shout out to that. I was just too curious. There were other beers on tap that I've had Old Rasputin, but I've never had it on Nitro. So just out of the curiosity of a Nitro stout, I had to give it a run.
I passed up a Nitro stout because I was driving. Yeah. Well, I think it was a Nitro stout. It was an 8.5, and I was like, oh, my God. I'm just going to pass for today. I usually don't.
If you have one, you'll be fine.
I don't have one, Charlie. I had 2 Pinions. Or I had 2 Pliny's. It's Whispering Vine. We were going out for dinner.
You went with a Pliny over a...
Well, Pliny's only 6.
Well, I understand that, but that's hoppy.
Yeah. I like Pliny, though.
Okay.
Pliny is in an off-tap, Pliny is really good.
Yeah,
We went to...
Russian River's delicious.
Because our 10-year was actually on Friday. So we went to Whispering Vine. We love that place. Had a security board, had some shrimp, and just had a couple good drinks. Angelique had this one cocktail. It was awesome.
Do you remember what it was called?
No.
Or what was in it?
Because as soon as she's like, you want to taste this, you're going to love it. As soon as I got it, instant lemon because there's a lemon cut in it, ice in it. It's got vodka and a white wine in it.
Oh.
It was fucking fabulous.
Fabulous.
Like I was like, oh, I hear you go.
Don't tell the boys how much I like this, but I like this a lot.
So maybe like a sangria?
No, I don't remember what name they had. It was delicious though.
Yeah, spritzer kind of.
It was like spritzer type, yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Super good.
Yeah, for sure.
They had a couple other cocktails there that we were like, oh man, that one sounds good. That one sounds good. Whispering Vine on 4th though, badass place. I loved going there.
Nice.
But yeah, we had that. Went to Parlor. Remember the Joe Bob's chicken joint at South Virginia by the In-N-Out?
Yeah.
So
I did not find it very good.
So Joe Bob's or Parlor?
Parlor.
So I actually thought the food was good.
Okay.
I thought that the beer list
selection
was just normal, fresh squeeze.
Grocery store beer.
Big wave, yeah. But good food. I thought the food was good. I was fucking starving. That's where we finished the Georgia game and a lot of the Penn State game and got home and finished both of those at home. But saw a lot of those there. So that was cool. That place, I liked it. I thought it was all right. Yeah, that's where couple new spots.
What about you, Roscoe?
Yeah, no, I've mostly been chilling, eating at home, doing those kinds of things.
Oh, you know his Old Southwest Club?
The who?
The Old Southwest Club I took you to.
Yeah.
Dude, we had this thing that was a chicken breast wrapped in bacon filled with cream cheese and jalapenos. It was one. Even Angelique was like,
wonderful.
It was one of the best things I've had in a long time.
So you went to Old Southwest again?
Yeah, because Caressa came over and was like, hey, I need some gas money. And we were like, all right, well, we got some cleaning. And then we went to dinner while she did the cleaning and just had like a nice little dinner between us while she was watching Brother.
We like that.
Do you have some more about that?
Sorry, Charlie. Sorry.
All is well. Yeah, no, that was kind of it. Let's see. Wednesday went to Noble Pie, had some pizza, and then Friday went back to Noble Pie and had some wings. Always good to write home about those guys. That's where I had the old recipe. But no, been lying low. Not drinking too much. So, also. It's as much as I love food, it's just fucking spendy. I did go to Lucky Beaver and had a fucking great steak sandwich.
They got good food there, dude.
Yeah, and shout out to that.
Their Old Southwest egg rolls are fucking
money.
Oh my
Everything
God.
they do is pretty good. Anything with beef that they do is good. So I was craving a sandwich and they had like their take on a Philly basically, and it was delicious. I smacked the hell out of that thing.
We got 6 days till we be going to Mexico, though.
Oh boy!
Well, 5, right? Is it 5?
Well, by the time we wake up tomorrow, we leave Saturday morning next week.
So no pod next week.
No, unless we can do it remotely live in Puerto Vallarta.
Nah, we're being the
no
pool.
Way. Let's see. I did go out Wednesday. That reminded me that I took Heather. We met Amanda and David for the Princess Bride. They did a showing with the Reno Philharmonic.
Nice.
I grabbed a couple Newcastles before.
I love Newcastle.
Classic.
Other than that, I
such a different brown though. Like it does not. It has that like coffee profile that like it gets sweeter.
But it's in
bit.
English, so it does no percentage to it. It's not like Americans where they're like we pump up.
It's only 4.2, right?
It's 4.7.
Yeah, it's in the fours. Yeah, I know that much. I remember being shocked by that.
I was too. I remember being like, oh,
yeah.
But yeah, English style. Keep going, brother.
Oh, I mean, there wasn't much else. I mean, I had couple glasses of champagne this morning and a glass of wine before getting here for some beer.
So we got a big Friday night upset. Big Friday night upset. What about Virginia pulling out their fucking cojones and sticking it all over Florida State?
Did Castellanos play in that game? I didn't get to watch it.
He sure did.
We have 2 upsets Friday night.
And he played fair. But yeah, no, they fell obviously in the AP.
So yeah, lose 38-46 double OT.
Great game.
And then game. Arizona State beats TCU 24-21, going from not ranked 2. I think now Arizona State's 25 or 24. Virginia is now I think 25.
Well, I got it right here. We can double check. They are 25.
There you go.
Virginia or Arizona?
Arizona.
So Virginia jumped to 24. So Arizona State. But look at So right there at the bottom, you got both of them getting in on big wins because now Arizona State's only 4-1.
Yeah, they only got the 1 loss, so they're still in the mix.
So so right there in the mix. BYU had a big win over Colorado.
Huskies couldn't be
team ahead of
Virginia. Couldn't pull off
no offense, brother.
None.
Just couldn't move the ball.
Good, solid. Giving up only 24 points against Ohio State is
just could not move the football. Dude, I
couldn't get into that red zone.
Their offense as well is not very good.
It just doesn't have any rhythm, right? There's no rhythm to it, which is for a team that's that talented, and you should be able to run and gun fairly easy. And Julian Sayin is okay, right? So I mean, like,
dude, I don't.
But that defense is nasty.
The defense,
that's where they're going to win their games. I
just want to see it. I want to see another one because I was like, okay, here's what we got. Can Washington get a big play somewhere to get in the game, and they couldn't
break a single big, and 20-yarders. No, we didn't even throw the ball downfield. We didn't even try. We didn't even test the defense. It was all swings and slants and outs and good digs and things that were 7 yards from the field or from the line scrimmage.
Dude, same fucking thing with Penn State. Can they have a fucking offensive coordinator to move the ball down the field?
Tell me that wasn't the most perfect meme I sent this morning. Drew Allard would make a really good NFL prospect if he could learn how to play football.
I don't even think that's on him. When you are literally every pass seems to be a swing pass or like some kind of screen. You don't move the ball down the field until the fourth quarter. Where's that play calling in the first quarter?
James Franklin is the absolute cannot win against steep competition.
I think you got to put some of that on Franklin and some of that on Allard too, because they only seem to have the success against
the teams they're supposed to beat.
Well, it's a challenge. They just every time.
He's like 6-30 some odd against the big three in the Big Ten.
But the play calling when you're average, when you have good game by Oregon, and
Lanning
that quarterback
called a hell of a game too.
And that kid that plays quarterback up there is good. Yes. Penn State's defense played good, but when you're literally dump, and it looks like it's being called that way because it's coming out that fast.
Kid's got a fucking arm.
Right, because then he throws the football in the touchdown in the fourth quarter where it looks like he just barely throws it. And you're like, he just threw that ball 40 yards down.
So if you're scouting a player like that, what do you lean more on? His athletic ability or the shit play calling? Because if you only see the product on the field, like you get him in a private workout.
Well, they get the all. Oh, sorry, Trev. They get the all. What's it? The all 22 view or the all 11 view or the view that we don't get to see, where you see the top. So that's what the scouts get to see. Like, we don't get that. You'd have to be on PFF.
Still, I mean,
but it's hard to evaluate because is the play calling really that, or is he, or are the plays going down?
I think the play calling's been shit. I think it has been in Penn State for some time.
I do too. So at that point, it's all about when you get to workout. But then it's also, too, it's reading the defenses. Yeah. That's the biggest thing. Like, you can have him on the workout, and Drew can throw the ball. He's going to have the best arm in the draft.
Foreshadowing to our NFL section where we re-ranked the what?
Quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks
rule the world, motherfuckers. But it just is like...
It's frustrating.
It's so frustrating because it's hard, right? As us sitting here, as us talking here.
He passes the eye test.
Dude, when he runs the ball, throws the ball, he threw that ball in the fourth quarter, and it was a 40-yard pass, and it looked like he threw it 20 yards. With, like, just his motion. And you're like, he threw that ball 40 yards and had nothing behind it, and it was a touchdown. Like, so where are we at? Are we not calling those plays? And it's hard to know because we're not,
right.
We don't get the views of what's going on.
We wouldn't
right?
know. No, we're never going to know.
But that game was good job, Oregon. Oregon jumped all the way up to what, Trev?
Oregon is now at
2.
2 or 3, yeah.
Dude.
Right behind Ohio State at 1.
Makes sense.
They're just going to keep doing what they do, you know? I mean, they just recruit. They get the dudes, the quarterback kid.
They got that money.
Do you know did you guys know where he came from?
Is coach too, man?
Yeah, Lanning's
more
a good coach. No,
you know where he came
quarterback?
from?
No, I forget where they pulled their quarterback because they've done transfer portal quarterbacks for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Another great game early in the day. Trev watched it. I watched it. Chuck, I don't know if you watched it. 21 USC at 23 Illinois. Really good game. Back and forth. I actually think that both those teams actually look like ranked teams. USC fell out. I thought both those teams looked like a ranked team game. I thought it was a really good game. I thought USC's defense, they've gotten better defense line, but they're still not there. USC had some big plays. The offense looked okay. He made his first pick. Illinois came out after getting smashed. I give them a hell of credit for getting smashed the week before and coming out and playing this well.
Yes. I agree. Like, I think both of those teams kind of deserve to be ranked at the bottom of the top 25. There's something there, but it's not everything you need to get into the playoff yet.
Correct.
There still needs to be some growth and development there. But good teams, good football.
It was a good game.
And I have a small bone to pick with the end of that game.
Oh.
You don't rush the field when you beat a team that's 2 spots above you. That's your equal. Yeah. You only rush when it's a true upset. Even Virginia rushing Florida State.
That got dangerous.
It was crazy. It was 1 second. They literally ran over the players in the end zone. It was terrifying to watch live. I was like, I think they're dead. It's the fastest I've ever seen a mosh pit ever come together.
It was crazy.
But you guys, okay. I am all for storming the field.
Well, we got to wait a little bit. You got to let the players get off. They got to somehow figure this out because it is getting dangerous. That was crazy.
But also just like, dude, it's got to be meaningful, generationally, like difference making to your program.
Virginia beating number 8 Florida State ranked it up there, but it was on the field.
That one I would say on the cusp of doing it, because Florida State's a blue blood. They were on a heater. Like, Virginia's not really known as a football program.
When was the last time Virginia even beat Florida State?
Probably forever.
I don't know. Last year was pretty tough. Did they play them last year?
They probably beat them last year.
There you go. Okay,
Everybody beat Florida State last year.
Then what are you doing storming the fucking field on a team you just beat last year? Yes, they're ranked number 8, but I don't know. That to me, yes, danger aside, which I definitely think that you should be looking out for your fellow schoolmates. These are people that you go to school with.
Correct.
Like, they should be taken care of just all the same, but make it fucking count. When you beat a top 5 team, when you come back from 28 down or some crazy shit, it shouldn't just be, we beat fucking 21 USC by a touchdown.
I mean, if you get to host a game in the playoffs, I mean, a game that means more, I get.
It's just how I feel.
My favorite game, maybe of the weekend, was the Ole Miss LSU game.
Aaron goes Nussmeier.
Ole Miss 24, LSU 19. Lane Kiffin did it with a backup quarterback.
Still showing that LSU just cannot generate offense.
Nothing.
Have they scored over 24 points in a game yet?
No.
All right. So, I mean, it's clear to say that you're defense leaning, which,
I mean,
that is a good thing to have in the SEC. Yeah, absolutely.
So how much is this a knock on Nussmeier? Like, as a quarterback that's supposed to be one of the top picks,
right?
Dude, he doesn't look good either.
No, he hasn't. No, none of the
guys coming into the season that were projected.
The only guy who was really balling it now has a hand injury, Mater.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
And the other one I would say that the only other more from Oregon had talked himself into the conversation, but nobody else.
Yeah, because Sellers has been fair. His athletic traits are there, but as far as his work on the field, it's been schman, and he's also been a little hurt. Like there hasn't
hours.
No, absolutely, there has not been that pop. Nobody has popped. Yeah, Klubnik is not helping him. If anything, it's Carson Beck.
Carson Beck. Which with the Klubnik shit, I don't even like. Were we that offensive play calling too is abysmal.
I understand that Dabo is a legacy coach and that he's not going to get ran out of town, but you got to get something fresh in there.
wide receivers because otherwise, you don't take transfer portal.
Or you're just going to go down this road of irrelevancy so fast because Clemson isn't as blue-bloodish as they might think they are. They're really not.
Let's get back to LSU Ole Miss real quick because that was a killer SEC game.
Absolutely. That's what you want to see in
Ole
conference.
Miss comes out after blowing it last year. Remember, had the big lead. Let him come back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let him come back at the end. So Ole Miss with the dub at 13. What do they jump to, Trev? And then LSU falls. But LSU again, no. We have them at 4, but what are we like? Man, no offense. So what did they fall to?
So LSU falls to 13. Ole Miss jumps to 4.
So they flip-flopped. That's basically what just happened.
Basically, because 4 and 13.
Okay, one thing I'm not liking about these polls so far is the volatility up and down. You can basically be 5 and off the next week if you lose. It's fucking nuts.
I understand that sentiment, but I also feel like the teams are not ranked appropriately, so that's why
you feel like they're just course correcting as they go along as much as possible. I mean, I can see that angle too, but we've bitched about it on this pod a million times. It's like, don't rank them week 1 then if you have no idea what the hell these teams are going to offer.
Other big game, Alabama number 17 and number 5 Georgia.
Upsets Georgia.
In Georgia.
Georgia.
That's massive.
First half, Alabama's offense just was on point.
Streak.
Really didn't do much in the second half. Georgia kind of made a comeback in the second half, but Alabama holds on.
And people are no longer going to be calling for DeBoer's head, right?
I'm glad.
They were so loud after week 2, man. Oh,
Bama jumped to 10. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, after falling out, that's
to
crazy.
17. They were all the way down to 17.
They fell out, didn't they? Because they got knocked out after they lost to unbeaten Florida State.
What did Georgia?
Georgia's at 12, so a couple spots back.
Okay.
Texas Tech in between.
But I mean, just an amazing. We'll talk to Texas Tech here in about a sec. That was a great weekend of football. Look at the top 10 matchups we had that lived up to what they wanted to do. Even LSU, Ole Miss is not a top 10 matchup. Amazing game.
You know it's a good weekend when you get good Friday games, good early Saturday games, and then the nooners also kick ass too. Like you normally don't get all 3, and
all ranked games. Like look at USC 32-34 loss. 19-24 LSU. The other game we didn't talk about, Auburn, Texas A&M, 10-16.
It's the reason why
all the scores are right here.
Oh, and it's the reason why
One-score games.
As much as I bitch about losing the pageantry of conferences and things like that, the viewers win. We win so hard every week.
Every week. NIL transfer portal. If you can keep hitting it, you can keep doing this.
Keep hitting it so hard. We're gonna
let's
have
jump
fucking drops, dude.
Let's jump into next week's
the slates. What do we got?
Not a great one.
Okay, we're heating down,
but that's kind of cool because we're in Mexico.
I
big game. This kind of is a weird big game. Listen to this.
Weird big game.
Number 16 Vanderbilt at number 10 Alabama. Dude. When did you ever think that I was going to ever tell you that number 16 Vanderbilt at number 10 Alabama was going to be a big game?
Good on Vandy.
Shout out, yes, 1,000,000%, dude. Way to rep the SEC in a way that you haven't done in a long time. Now this is a big measuring stick.
You used to be the joking. You were the joking.
You were the academic school. You were never you were baseball. They've been very elite at baseball, but football or even basketball, the Commodores have never really been much to write home about. So
I mean that quarterback I think is
Pavia.
The quarterback and the coach.
He's been big for 2 years now.
He's got grit.
Yes. I was watching. They have a special on Netflix.
The SEC any given Saturday.
I was watching
it's great.
Man, just seeing that change, that turn.
Next big game. It's probably the biggest game of the weekend. It definitely is the biggest game of the weekend. Number 3 Miami at number 18 Florida State. Now
here we go.
This is it for Miami. You got to win this. You win this, you're basically right back to probably right there in the top 4 at the end of the year because you don't have anybody else on your schedule, do you?
And depending, how this game goes, Florida State could be out if they get beat real bad.
Yeah, because 2 losses, right? So you have
so
you have Louisville, Stanford. SMU's already lost twice, so they're not really doing anything. Syracuse lost their quarterback, right?
And they've got 2 losses.
NC State, Virginia Tech, and Pitt. You have nobody else, dude. Miami sets it here. You are finishing top 4, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
You should beat all those teams.
Every team.
Those teams could give you a battle, but you should win those games. You should win all those games.
If he doesn't win the games, what's his name's going to be? Cristobal's got to be on the hot seat for that.
Really?
Yes. If he does not get through the season with that lineup, he has been so and lost games. He's been like a Franklin until recently.
Well, the wheels fell off at the end of last year. Yeah. And unfortunately, when we get into the QBs ranking the world, I don't think the Miami fans are going to like where I have Mr.
I probably should have had him lower. I had it pretty low, actually.
I have very low.
there is 3 other games that I like to talk about. Okay. Only 1 ranked team each. So that was it on the ranks against ranks. Not much next week. Boise State at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is slowly putting up a ton of fucking points lately. Can Boise State go in there and not get their ass kicked, or is Notre Dame going to put up a 50 spot? CJ Carr, true freshman, has been balling. Next game, which is the Texas Tech thing I want to talk about. Number 11, Texas Tech is going to Houston, who is also undefeated.
All right.
So Big 12 game. That's a huge Big 12 game. 2 undefeateds. And then the other game, Mississippi State at number 6, Texas A&M. Texas A&M is coached by Hold on. The guy from Duke, Mike Elk. Remember him?
Nope.
He was the guy that always had Duke right there. He went to coach Texas A&M. Texas A&M is number 6. Mississippi State just had a really big game. Who'd they just beat or played with them? They were
They almost won.
But Mississippi State's playing hard. Just SEC giving us the content of good football right now, man, and I'm stoked for it.
They almost beat Tennessee. They lost in overtime.
That's
41-34. Another good game.
I watched part of that game too. Mississippi State's had a lot of good games this year. They put up the points, brother.
And that's a good sign, brother, because that's one of the lower schools in the SEC now. So they're still fighting. Good to see. Does that wrap it up for college?
Yeah, I think so. Anybody else got anything to add on to this pretty good college football season so far, man?
Bow down, go Dogs. Hey, man, I score some points, man. It would have been a lot more competitive of a goddamn game, but That breaks the second longest winning streak at home. We had won 21 at home before.
I mean, Georgia just had the longest.
Yeah, that got snapped too.
Let's get salty with it.
Yeah.
Boys,
A boat beer by
we're
Coronado.
gonna talk a lot of we're gonna talk some baseball fandom, but we still gotta touch on some baseball shit, man.
Right. So so let's do the factual, which is the brackets, and then we'll do the fandom.
Well, we'll save studs for fandom because studs.
Sure.
We got a lot of fandom going with the studs.
Right. But we got to go bracket.
I got bracket up.
Yeah, we got to go bracket.
I got it.
Okay.
Ladies and gents,
give us NL.
This is fucking exciting shit. The Reds won today. The
last
Mets
day
did
of the
it.
regular season. Yeah.
Reds are in the playoffs. No fucking Mets. Ellie De La Cruz. Let's see what he gets. They're the 6th seed going against the Dodgers. That's probably not going to work out very well.
Not the first round matchup you're necessarily looking for.
Going to hit up some Shohei shit in the studs. Just got to shout him. The other matchup in the NL is number 4 Cubs and the Pods. So totally rooting Cubs. I'm rooting Cubs and Reds easy, boys. I don't know if that's where we can get it.
Me too, bro.
Actually, hold on.
Easy root for me.
And
Hold
one is Brewers though. So are you just saying? Okay, I'm holding.
No, Brewers and Phillies are sitting.
Hold
right,
on,
I understand that.
Do we need to pick this so that we have a hat bet through this?
Talking like a playoff bracket winner takes or winner loser hat bet.
How many wins? Yeah. All right. Let me
write that up.
Let me finish. Let me get it going. I can't believe I didn't think about this before. That's my fault.
We're going on pod live bracket right
now. Doing it
live.
Okay. Reds, Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Okay.
Are we? Everyone doing that?
Yeah, I can't. I would love to see the Reds. You can't.
Yeah, me too. Come on.
Hold on. Let's
Pirates, Cubs.
Okay. All right. Not Padres, not Pirates.
Padres, Cubs. I'm going Cubs. I can't root.
They're on a heater. The Cubs are on a heater too.
I can't root for. I
understand that, but I think the Padres are built for the postseason.
So you're going Pods?
I'm gonna go Pods.
Same.
I would rather like the Dodgers. I agree.
And the Padres.
Yeah, that's true. That's gross.
Okay, so now we all have Dodgers at Phillies. We do need a cheers. Sorry.
Yeah, so let's cheers first.
Cheers.
Were you smelling that? Or
I was. I'm not. No, look, I'm not you heathens. I don't fucking have to use my get out of jail free card. I wait for my cheers.
This is such an all day drinking beer. I really like this beer.
It's a good beer. I've been drinking a lot more blondes lately.
It's almost like not even fair because it's just it tapers off real easy. It doesn't leave like a skunky aftertaste. Like Salty Crew Blonde Ale. It's a boat beer by Coronado that drinks at 5% as well.
Can you remember any of the other Coronado beers we've had? We've had some good ones, right? Like this isn't just like a random Coronado.
Well, they have the Mermaid Wit. I don't think we've had that. They have a red. I've had a couple of different Coronados.
I thought we've had a couple on pods.
That is quite possible. Go look up the archives, everybody, and let us know.
Yeah, post on Instagram.
Super good though.
Excellent, sure.
So everybody's got Dodgers, Phillies. Who are we going? Zach's taking Phillies. I'm just doing it. I'm not taking the Dodgers. I can take him over the Reds. I'm not taking him over the Phillies.
The Phillies are hot right now, man. And the Dodgers can get got because that pitching staff is not as good as it should be. They're going to have to go. They're going to be in Philly, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Phillies. I
like it, Charlie.
I'm going to take the Phillies.
I'm going to take the Dodgers.
Fucking Giants.
All the teams.
You fucking are a Giants fan.
I'm picking the teams to win that I hate. Okay. I'm rooting for all the other teams that I'm not picking. Okay. I hate it so much.
Well,
everybody. I just want to let everybody know that Trev is a Giants fan.
Supposedly.
Hey, I'm trying not to wear a hat.
I have
next bracket.
I have Cubs at Brewers. You guys have Padres at Brewers. Brew Crew, dude. I can't do it.
1-2 in the.
Me too.
Yeah, let's go Brew Crew. Brew Crew across.
And I think the Brew Crew is going to win. I think they're going to the series.
When we went to Shields to get some, I had a gift card there and we were buying stuff. Angelique lifted up the Brewers hat and I walked over and I said, "Look it," and I held up the Orioles hat and I was like, "Look, I can have both of these. That'd be so amazing."
But you can't.
But can't.
You can't.
So we won't pick World Series. We won't pick. Oh, so
now we gotta go AL.
No, who do you got? Phillies. Who do you got? Phillies. Brewers.
Yeah, I have Brew. I have the Brew Crew. going to the World Series.
Dodgers. I hate them. So much.
I'm glad we are all different.
Good. Be decisive then.
You going Phillies?
I'm going Phillies.
Okay.
All right, let's go AL. Detroit and Cleveland. Cleveland comes all the way back. So the AL,
which is why
the AL is both fucking.
I know
you're in the same
yes.
divisions.
It's the East and the Central.
Yeah,
yes. Which is why I think the Guardians stay hot and win.
I'm going with you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm going with you, Guardians.
Yeah,
I think there's too much familiarity to just like flip the switch for the Tigers after they've been on this landslide in the wrong direction.
Did you guys see the video of Scooble hitting that dude in the face pitching?
Smoked that full of 99. That was last week. Yeah,
that was so nasty.
That was hard to watch.
Okay. Red Sox, Yankees. I'm going Yankees. I don't like the Red Sox. Everybody knows that I use the H word a lot for them, so I will never root for that team, ever. Yankees, Red Sox, bro.
Thank you.
Aaron Judge?
I'm going Yankees.
That's right, Trev. Charlie, tell me who you want. Do you want the Bo Sox or do you want the Yankees?
I'm gonna go Red Sox.
Oh.
Yeah.
That really kicks me in my. You're trying to kick me in my nuts. That's what you're doing, Charlie.
Gino.
All right.
What?
Charlie's team. Yeah, I don't really want to get into that.
Yeah,
right
you don't. No, you don't.
I wasn't very happy with it when it happened. And I was trying to be positive, and
going.
I'm still not fucking happy with it.
You shouldn't be.
We all have Guardians, Mariners. Chuck, you don't have to say it. I got you, brother.
No, put them all the way up.
I'm also going Mariners here because I have a weird thing with baseball. I don't like the Angels, the rest, and the Astros. I don't really care about the Rangers or the Mariners. That's not like a hatred there. They're same division type thing. I don't know why. I don't like, the Red Sox, the Dodgers and stuff like that, but the Astros and Angels I don't like. But for some reason the Mariners and Rangers don't have. We've been in the same division for a while. I don't have like the dislike for those two teams. Maybe because there's been so many players on both teams that I've actually rooted for. I don't have a dislike for Mariners or Rangers. So I'm also going Mariners. The Guardians coming in hot is scary because that team always seems to do shit.
Oh, I mean, also to be fair, when the lineage of the Mariners, and there's not really one to be fearful of. It's hard to hate a lovable loser kind of thing, right? Like, we've never done anything. So it's like, how could you, take away from those who we don't even get to the playoffs?
You've never robbed me, right? I've sucked when you've been good.
Yeah,
I've never been good.
We've never even come close to being competitive at the same time.
Yeah. No, we were the wild card the year you guys had the most wins, and then we lost. We would have played you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That
doesn't matter because we got fucking smoked by the Yankees anyway.
Who you got, Trev? Mariners, Guardians.
This one's my tough decision right here.
But Guardians been playing so hot. I had to go with the Mariners. I love what they've done. We're going to get more into.
I like what they've done too. So
I'm going to gush during the fandom. Don't you worry. I've been watching so much dude.
Toronto, New York, another division matchup, man.
Well, no,
Toronto
Boston doesn't matter. It's still AL East regardless. It's the AL East in the upper part of the bracket regardless.
You? So you who go first? You Bostoner, and then me and Trev.
No, I think the Jays still get it done.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I'm rocking Jays too.
I am not.
Yanks?
I like the Jays. I think with Max Fried and Carlos Rodon going 1-2, and then that kid that won Rookie of the Year last year going at 3. Aaron is on a tear that's not like any other right now. Also, I think you have a lot of power in a lot of spots. I'm going Yankees here. Okay. I don't necessarily – I'm like really torn between it. But I can't help it. I'm going, and then who you guys going World Series? So you guys got Jays versus Mariners. I got Yankees versus Mariners. I got you, Charlie. I got you. Chuck? Or Trev?
I think Chuck's just a different name for Charlie.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time because it's MVP candidates against each other.
You do it how you want to do it.
What the hell? Let's go Mariners.
Whoop, whoop. Let's go Mariners in the World Series.
I'm going pinstripes. Sorry, Charlie.
You're allowed to. Absolutely. Okay. I'm telling you this right now. If we get to the World Series, I will fly up there for not a game. I probably won't get in the city, but I want to go tailgate. I want to go up there the week of the World Series to go tailgate a game and watch it in a bar or something. I could get up there for $300, dude. Up there and back wouldn't be that bad. I can make that work.
Okay,
I could swing that. And I'm knock on wood. I don't want to put all that juju out there, but you guys wait until we get to the fan.
So I have Yankees, Phillies. Trev has Mariners, Dodgers.
Woohoo. And I have Mariners, Brewers.
Brewers or Mariners, Brewers.
Yeah.
I know who you're rooting for, so I'll write it down.
Yeah, classic. I'm going fandom on this one. If I wear a hat, so fucking be it. But
that's fine. I
can't put any other energy out there other than that.
Dodgers. I hate myself.
The repeat. Oh man, smelling the vapors from miles away is what Trev be doing.
It's just all that fucking money.
It's so much.
Aaron Judge wins his first World Series. He's going to hit.
You are just smoking
right in Aaron Judge hard.
Yankees going to so much bob knobbing over here. Knob bobbing, dude.
You can't argue with what we're going to talk about on FanDuel.
I mean, you know what?
It's like one of the most. It's one of the craziest.
That's where you leaning, fool. That's where you leaning.
It's one of the craziest seasons we've seen out of an individual player ever.
No, so we've more baseball coming up too. So in our next segment, we're going to be re-ranking our QBs because there's a lot to go over. We'll go over some games too.
One more thing, Charlie.
Uno mas, you guys, add it in because we got to practice our Spanish.
We got 5 days. More thing in baseball. We got one more thing in baseball. I want to touch on one other sport. ABS system.
Oh yes,
coming hot in 2026.
Yeah, no, they are implementing it. It's 2 challenges, right? It's 2 challenges. Yep.
And I think if you get one, you keep one or whatever.
The scary thing is, it's not that I don't mind this. What it does is it opens up the prospect to changing other things potentially.
I don't think so. I think this is where it stops, and I think this is amazing.
I think it can be in the right moments.
With what we see of these pitchers nowadays, the speed, the movement, I think this is perfect.
Well, let's be real. There's some games that change because of the umps calls. There are.
And remember in the All-Star game, if a hitter challenged or a pitcher challenged, they were right every time, which shows that the umpire was wrong every time. These guys aren't like the best of the best not to watch this stuff. And I'm not saying the umpires aren't. I'm just saying as some of these hitters.
And what? Oh, go for it, Money.
I just want to get it right. In those crucial moments, you don't want.
Don't turn it into this slog like the NBA or the NFL.
It's not. I've seen it.
Where there's
it just goes right up on the board and you see it in front of everybody.
Right, that's true. It's amazing. It's not up for judgment at that point.
No, it is
or isn't.
They literally show it, and I've been at Aces games where you do.
Yeah, that's true.
And it just shows it, and it hits striker ball right there. There's no fucking 30-minute review. Boom, done city. Here we go.
Done into the challenges too. We're not going to get
it's not every fucking pitch. I love it.
What's your last shout?
I'm pissed.
Oh, we're bringing the wheelbarrow back, everybody. Be careful. Hate.
I want to know, after you played your round of golf, did you have any feeling toward watching the Ryder Cup? Did it give you any more juice to touch?
Absolutely, I watched. Dude, the Europeans actually waxed our ass, dude.
European wins 15-13.
Yeah,
Europe has won the last 11 of 15 and the last 5 of 10 on American fucking soil.
What are we doing, boys?
USA was down 7 going into Sunday.
I know. They
made a fucking run.
Push, but they still got smoked.
But dude, so I just didn't know. I wanted to ask you, when you, since going and playing, does it give you any more juice to watch it? Understanding what you're, how hard it was to do A, and now to watch B?
I already knew how hard it was. I've played golf before. The reality check was great. That round was awesome. I can't wait to do some more. I got to figure out if I got to get some gloves or whatever.
Kai is looking at getting clubs too.
I know.
So there were some at Shields for $200. It's just an adult starter set.
Sure.
So you can't, and it doesn't. You're not.
I don't have to be $1,200 every club.
Right. It's not changing It's not. Yeah. You got to figure out how to hit the ball first before you actually use the expensive
you don't need. Yeah, no, exactly. It's why I have a starter guitar out there. Right. I didn't go and buy a fucking,
Same thing.
Yeah, you start with the lower equipment, learn that level, and then you level up. Yeah, for sure. But I've liked watching golf just now that I'm more patient of a person. Baseball
comes with age.
Exactly.
But watching golf, because you understand. Just anybody that is an athletic person understands what they're doing at that level to hit a ball
It's
there.
fucking
Hit a ball there.
hard.
And you're not
It's
like
fucking hard.
And it's not like courses we play where a lot of them are straight. You're moving this way, you're moving this way. You have a
They
sand
play on the
trap.
hardest courses on earth.
You have a sand trap here that they know you're gonna like.
They
that's at the
designed
distance.
them to be brutal.
It's the distance
Yeah.
most people are hitting to.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Ryder Cup, USA loses, which fucking sucks.
Good call out. I appreciate that.
But we're gonna take a break and come back with a lot of quarterback shit going down.
QBs rule the mother world.
Top 32.
I know, the whole shebang.
Welcome back to Balls and Brews. Cheers, boys.
Welcome back, everybody.
Cheers,
110.
everybody on the radio,
Part 2.
on the YouTube,
That's good.
on the Spotify.
Same beer.
Still drinking that salty. So we did our pod on Sunday. Monday night game was Ravens at Lions. It was one of our games of the week.
And
the
it
week
didn't
before.
disappoint until the very end.
It did not disappoint. The Lions' offense is there.
Yep.
They figured it out. The Ravens have no defense, 0. And with their defensive tackle, they just signed the big contract, is going on the IL. Nnamdi,
IR.
yeah,
Oh,
IR.
Matabike?
He went on the IR. You can't stop any receiver.
Yeah.
That
And then
defense
Lamar
is-
got hurt at the end of that game. I don't know if that thing's
And
come out.
they're 1-3.
Or no, Lamar got hurt today.
Right.
But you can't stop it. He gets sacked. How does Lamar get sacked 7 times, 6 times, 7 times? Dude, you have the offensive line's not holding up at all. Ravens are in trouble, man.
Yeah,
They've
big time.
come
My
out as
Super
a-
Bowl pick is not there.
Big
And-
paper tiger to start the season, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was high on them, looking at this team, looking at some of the acquisitions. They
Yeah.
were looking real good. It hasn't showed it.
Lions defense gave up some points early, locked down late. Aiden Hutchinson had himself a game. Lions offense is
That
there.
kid's the truth, man. He's going to be good for years to come. He's got like Max Crosby-esque
Correct.
like business going
And
on.
then Lions pound the Browns again today.
And Ravens lose the Chiefs. That was one of our big games that we're talking about. 20-37.
Mr. Mahomes just reasserting himself.
He
right?
finally
Like,
looked good.
Yeah.
This was his first game that he actually looked like.
Yep.
Well, he was the reason they won.
Yeah.
Which is
Because even last game on Monday night against the Giants, they looked like shit. He didn't look good.
pulled it out. They pulled it out at the end. They got that 2-score separation that they needed, but it was 6-6 at half.
6 at half.
Yeah. So
Sidebar.
sidebar.
Has Russell Wilson played himself out of the Hall of Fame?
I don't know if he was ever in the Hall of Fame.
He was on
He
a
was on the
trajectory, right? The trajectory was like as long as he played solidly,
But
got a
he's
couple
this way.
more
So
playoff
has he
wins.
played himself? He's no longer in, right? Or
Well,
going that way?
I mean, yeah, his trajectory is not up. If we've seen the last of Russ too, because he's gotten a couple more chances and hasn't done much with it.
He's
Like,
either got to be a backup to somebody.
Jackson Dart just came out and won a game with that same roster, and Malik Neighbors went down in the second quarter, which is another hot topic. We'll get to.
Jackson, I saw only a little bit of the first quarter. It had some really big
His
runs.
legs, he's got them legs as a young kid.
I watched that whole game because I wasn't able to watch my red zone as normal, and he was in control of that offense. It wasn't impressive numbers, but they played well offensively.
You didn't
from start to
shit the
finish.
bed against a 3-0 opponent who
Yes,
had
beating the
potentially
Chargers is big.
right now. Potentially the
Losing Joe
front runner in the MVP might be Justin Herbert.
Losing Joe All with a high ankle sprain could be because now they're down two
They
fucking
lost
both
tackles.
tackles.
That was you already moved him over to his not normal position to take care of like where Slater got hurt. Yeah, you're.
Quentin Johnson looked like old Quentin Johnson.
He had a couple of bad hands of stones play for sure.
He had a couple big misses, but I still think he's
He's
a little
improving.
better than last
Oh,
year.
he looks way
Oh,
better.
agreed. No,
Way
he's
better.
having the best year of his career without a shadow of a doubt. But
Yeah, I just you ball tackles down now. That is not going to be
and
easy.
boys, you know what we need to do is recalibrate our fucking
Okay, here we
betting
go.
schemes. Good,
I got
Lord.
an idea. Let's see if we can turn around. I think
Okay.
that we let
a couple
one
weeks go by.
One person picked the 3 bets,
One person.
but even unders, overs, whatever, to get us back on. And if that person starts a runner, let them go for a little bit. And if we all fucking suck in 3 weeks in a row, then we go back to what we're doing. But we got to change something up.
We do have to change something.
Whether we throw a college football game in or something, I say we let one person make the bet of the week. 3 bets, even if it's over under, is something we need to like figure out. Something.
I say we switch to over unders. I want to keep all 3 of us. I don't want to just isolate one person. I want all 3 of us to have like a say. But I think maybe we change going from spreads to over unders. I know it's less payout.
Well, I think spreads and over, like mix them in both. I mean, because we still have the Packers, right? We lost the Commanders and we lost the
Chargers.
Yeah. And the Commanders game wasn't even particularly close.
No.
The Falcons had that game pretty much the whole way through.
That's our number one game to talk about. Where are we at with this team? You fire your wide receiver coach and Ike Hilliard, and now you come out and play? What are we like? Are we just inexperienced with our offensive coordinator? Where are we at with the Falcons? Because the Commanders looked really good last week, even without Jaden.
Right. I just think it's Trevor, you had something to say. Go ahead.
I was just also going to say, like, I think part of that is Penix. Being young, he didn't play a full season last year, so he's still having some of those rookie kind of growing pains, especially with this offensive coordinator that has come from a tree that is well thought of.
He's a McVay tree, Zach Robinson.
But I mean, he hasn't really done anything, so it's just, I think the combination of the OC and Penix, where it just last week against the Panthers was just so ugly. And
sometimes
the rest of the games haven't been that way.
Sometimes you have those. There's no need for a knee-jerk reaction immediately following something like that.
It's just because of how ugly it was.
They didn't get into the red zone.
Yeah.
The weeks like that are impossible to choke
with the
down.
roster they have. That is,
my God, yeah.
It should have been a close game. It was not close.
It was for the first time in the entirety of having all 3 of them active at the same time. Did they all score a touchdown? Their first round picks in Bijan, Drake, and Kyle Pitts,
which is maybe
all scored a touchdown.
Should
today.
make them a team we shouldn't bet on because of the
roller coasteriness.
The highs and the lows.
Yeah.
That
we just got to call the highs
at this point of the season.
Yeah. Next game we had talking about was the Eagles at Bucks.
That game was great.
31-24.
Bucks
made a
run.
Well, they made a run at the end. Otherwise, the Eagles dominated. Another block punt for a touchdown.
Start off the game.
Eagles just dominate again. Eagles block a punt against block 2 punts against the fucking Rams. Block another punt today. That special teams for them up there is killing
it's the third phase of the game. You cannot undersell it.
My team giving up return touchdowns.
We had a block to lose the game today.
I
Special
celebrated
teams, man.
that. I did because I was playing Daniel Carlson in fantasy, and that 5 points would have killed me. It's a 50 burger. I sure did, and I went yes.
You killed me, Chuck.
Hey, did you hit up Jay? Did you hit up Big Lane? Big win?
My wife did, and then that came back to bite us in the ass. I told her, "Why'd you send that? That's too early in the game." When Ashton went on that big ass run, she texted Huddy.
Oh no!
Oh, she was talking shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, don't do that until 000.
So Eagles come out again with a big win. Bucks still look solid, but they've had their first 3 games are only won with them driving down. That can't be a season long thing. That's going to just bite them in the ass trying to come back from all this shit.
They just got back Wirfs and Goodwin. They just lost Evans.
And Buka's the truth, though. That kid is
We
good.
were wrong.
That kid is good.
We talked shit about that pick.
We did, and we're eating a little bit of crow. I just didn't think a wide receiver was the move right there, but that kid is good.
Well, with their older, injured, riddled receivers,
it absolutely offset the Godwin coming back, and then the now Evans being.
Well, you saw McMillan, right? Where in the fuck is he at?
Jalen McMillan has not. Yeah, no. He's been, it's true. I haven't heard much about him this season at all.
Know.
Yeah, do not know.
Next game we talked about Colts at Rams. Rams do what the Rams do.
Man, and
good game,
the Colts
are good, dude.
fought hard. They did.
If that run doesn't get called back that Taylor had because of that penalty.
The Colts are a good team. Rams are a good team too.
Clearly, the Colts, I would now, after a fourth of the season has gone by, you have to say that they are at least a competent football team.
Correct.
It's no longer luck. They're going out there week by week and being competitive. And when you do that, that says volumes about your head coach, about Daniel Jones having his head on right and making the right plays. Mostly, he threw his first pick today, which is pretty bad. But we all have those, man. But overall, in a less than competitive AFC South right now. The fucking Texans, the
Jags
Titans game.
Jags won.
Oh, did they?
So they're
Jags and Colts are
tied.
tied.
Who did they play? Who do the Jags play?
the Rams again get to where they need to be. Lost last week on 2 blocked field goals. Otherwise, the Rams would be undefeated. Offense is
we
right
all
there.
chose the Rams to win the NL West. NFC West.
I don't
Stafford
think
finally had a good
NFC
game though.
West.
I've kind of been down on Stafford the first couple games.
I thought his first game actually was good. They just because he still threw for 280. They had bad decisions in planes where you're getting your penalties, you're moving back. Because he still threw for a good amount.
I just feel like I expected more with getting Devontae Adams with that offense.
I think the offensive line has struggled this year, and the running game. That's why I was so disappointed. Kyron's okay, Blake's okay. I thought that they would win in a higher running back in this year's draft class with the way these running backs.
I'll tell you what, though, if you look towards the future, they are bright. That defense is young. They have 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft, so.
Their next quarterback's coming, boys.
That's what I'm saying.
That's who they're taking.
Yeah. Well,
and you have Sean McVay fucking picking the guy.
Does not look very bright for the QBs coming out this year.
It doesn't. Not right now. But
obviously,
you still have Sean McVay that's picking the dude.
You're right.
The
prospects
Rams
are set up for long-term success.
Of the Norris and the Allards and all these guys.
Did he not pick golf?
No.
Okay, it was
Steve Fisher or Fisher picked golf.
Jeff Fisher did. That was his last year. That's right. But it didn't matter because he would have picked Wentz was the other prospect that year, right? And they were going quarterback.
3 picks today, 2 picks?
He was 2. Not good today. He was not good.
Colts our next game, Ravens at Chiefs. We called Ravens. Lamar goes down.
The Chiefs put the hurt out today.
And now you've seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen the weaknesses of the Ravens.
And the Chiefs have did a great job defensively.
It
was the worst game Lamar has had.
Well, if you can hold Derrick Henry and then get after Lamar, it's not good. Their offensive line is not good.
They've looked below pedestrian at this point in the season. Like if I was a Baltimore fan, I would be clutching my pearls.
And if you didn't have Lamar at quarterback, you would be 0-4 and you would have no points.
30 out of the 32nd team overall. They have done nothing.
He is literally holding you together in every aspect of the 1-3 season that is now maybe in trouble.
Yeah. Not maybe. It is in trouble.
Well, it is in trouble. But where
I mean, I don't really have faith in the Cincinnati or the Browns. The only team that's ahead of you is the Steelers, who could.
Oh, that's true. You do technically play in a weak division.
Your division went from really good to being really weak.
Well, yeah, with Burrow out, and the Steelers did have themselves a pretty good game in Dublin today.
They did. They ran the ball in there and had a dink and dunk game. He had
that's
one big throw.
The recipe though, and it's working.
So that's what they're going to do. He had one big throw to DK. I don't know if the Steelers.
Better for him.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess they still got TJ Watt, man.
I know, but I still don't. Now you went from a good division. That division is not.
We got any more games? Or are we going to talk some QBs up in this?
We got one more game.
One more game.
Packers Cowboys is what we call.
Which is now, right now, and right now the Pack is up by 7-0.
Last time I looked,
very
it
drinkable
was.
beer. Very drinkable beer.
13-2. Packers Cowboys. Second quarter, 8:33 left.
Thanks, Chuck.
Live.
This is our first rendition of our top 32.
Our re-rankings.
We're not really going to talk. We're going to give it to you in segments of 6 or something. We'll figure that out on the fly. But we're not really going to argue.
We're going to try and keep it
short.
I think we can throw a little in, but you don't.
Yeah, I think
short.
I think we go 32 to let's say 32 to 27. So that gives you so many. Let's zoom in chunks.
Okay. Let's crack this beer first.
I still think okay. All right, Z, we can do that, but I think if you just give me 32, then you give me 31, then you give me 30. We just don't get into crazy explanation, which is tough for you.
It's gonna be tough for Trev.
It might be.
He does love some QB talk.
I mean, who doesn't?
That's why you're here, right?
My number
for the beers and for the QB talk.
My number 32 is Jackson Dart because he hadn't started a game this year.
He just started a game, bro,
and won.
But right now at number 32.
Oh my god, it smells fantastic. All right, cheers to Parlay 6.
Cheers to Parlay 6.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the color.
Pirate Code.
Yeah.
Smells delicious. Looks pretty good.
That is a hazy IPA. Nice. I like that. 6.7.
Mango pineapple with an orange backbone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I catch much of that,
I don't really get the orange. I get the mango.
I got the pineapple too.
I like the pineapple flavor.
Okay. All right, so 32.
32, I have Jackson Dart because he hadn't started.
Shout out to Parlay 6, local. Good job. Got to work on your cans, though. Your branding is a little lackluster. It's solid beer. 6.7.
I went Browning as the only backup quarterback to be starting.
Well, I have him next, but go 32 for
Cam Ward. He's been terrible.
I think he's made good plays. I think he's playing on a terrible team.
You look at it, I don't think
I'm sorry.
The reason that he's holding the team back.
4. I'm Cam Ward 32.
Okay.
32, 1 for me. Jake Browning. I think it's all right there. Talk.
I went Flacco. Like, the numbers are not good. He's doing who did they beat last week? They beat
the Packers.
The Packers, but it wasn't because he did anything. He just didn't blow the game.
Which is exactly why Flacco.
He almost did.
There for me too.
Good job.
Yeah.
Number 30, I have Spencer Rattler.
I got J.J. McCarthy. He played one good quarter, but
I
didn't put him on the list. He's a starter.
I put
no, but the starter's going to to be McCarthy. He's going to come back.
We think 2 to 4 weeks.
But so I have Spencer. I have Spencer Rattler here at 29
or 30, right?
30. Sorry, yes, you're
29.
Right,
I have Carson Wentz, and I wouldn't move Jake. I would have JJ.
I don't know. JJ here too.
It's about the same either way. There's not much difference. I thought Carson played really good the week before. He threw a lot of picks this week.
Yeah, he looks like Carson wins again. I went Cam Ward at 29. Again, tough situation, but I was expecting a little bit more from his as well.
Jackson Dart. Liked what I saw. I think he's automatically won a game against a tough opponent.
I'll move him up in my other.
I'm putting him right there.
I did mine before he played.
That's fair. I get 29.
I kept mine updated, and with my 20th pick, I went Dart because of that win against the Chargers.
I like that.
It wasn't impressive numbers, but if you watch the game, which I did, he passed the eye test. Offense ran through him.
28, I have any Jet quarterback, Tyrod Taylor and or Justin Fields.
This is where I went Penix. That game against the Panthers is just stuck in my head. I've seen he played much better today. But just because of his lows, I dropped him all the way here.
And I'm going to give a little bit of a homer pick because UW Husky. This is where Jake Browning goes. He has won some games in the NFL. Yes,
not this season.
Yeah, he did. He won his first one. And he got whomped his second. Game. Yeah. It was good game 1, bad game 2. We'll see what game 3 is. But I'm putting Jake Browning here, and you can't move me off of it.
So we're at 27. I have Joe Flacco, and you could have him.
20.
Yeah, we're at 7. We were just that was the end of 28.
Yep. I have Joe Flacco. You could have him anywhere in this mix. It's not like there's a huge difference between what we're just going over.
Okay. I already said Penix was my 27. So
okay.
I'm at 20.
JJ is my 27th.
Okay. I have Penix at 26. I'm hoping he moves up, but that's where I have him right now.
This is where I threw Fields in. I thought it was a good first game, but because he's missed games, I can't. This is where I aligned him. I gotta see more.
Penix 26. Come on, dogs.
That's what I got you in the same spot.
Go. Yeah.
Here's where I have 2 at 25.
I put Bryce Young here. Even with the win that they had against the Falcons, his numbers haven't been that impressive, and they're leaning heavily on Hubbard.
Yeah,
and I put Bryce Young here too.
I have him up a little bit.
25. Yep.
24. Cam Ward.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think he's played well. I think he's got a bad situation, and I don't think the coaches and staff is helping him out much.
This is where I put Rattler because I think he's played well for the situation he's in. I think he's played better than Cam Ward at this point with a comparable situation.
I am going to go use the restroom. I try to text you guys, but you guys keep talking, and I'll catch up.
Okay.
Just keep going.
It's because you cracked the seal, you son of a bitch.
Well, I also had a little bit of drink.
So who do you got at 24, Chuck?
Yeah.
You got to stay here and hear this.
Just say it.
That's where Gino comes in.
You should be.
I have Gino up higher.
Well, yeah, no. This year he's been bad. He's made bad decisions. I've watched that game happen so many times, and
I mean, I kind of question the play calling though, with not leaning on Ginty as much. They finally did today,
right?
But before today,
he only got
as much as they did.
Touches. That's for some reason, Gino. I don't know if he gets in there, like if he gets in the ear of the OC. That's what we did with Grubb. Grubb had him throw like 42 times a game. It was insane.
Way too much.
That's
not the style to win games.
And that's why I have him low, exactly, because I just don't see that it could get better, I guess, but like his decision making has been porous, overthrows, bad timing, just stupid shit in the red zone again.
I mean, there's been some misplaced balls as well. But before I get to Gino, I put Stroud. It's just the way that the season has gone.
Wait, are you at?
We haven't moved on. We're on 23 now.
23.
23. I have Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young. Okay.
I think he's played better than expected, and I don't think they have. McMillan's been good. The other kid from South Carolina has been underwhelming. Leggett. I don't know if that's just play calling. I thought Davis Canales would do a good job, and Hubbard's played really well. But that's where I put Bryce, 23.
As much as I want this to be better, it's Justin Fields for me.
Fields there.
Yeah. I still think I've been a homer for him. I've been a stand for him. And I think that there is enough there to still provide something more than the guys before him.
I mean, Stroud, I had him ranked so much higher.
I know,
but just because of what I've seen this season, that's why I had him there.
And I
don't blame you.
I took my original rankings that we did with Kai, and I looked at that, and I dumped him down. Sure. But, I mean, if he keeps playing, he will fall, and other guys will jump. I wasn't going to go NCAA and drop dudes super far. I
was actually trying to go the other route where I'm trying to just watch what I've seen from him this season.
That's fair.
We talked about it before that offensive line was shit. Yep. I have him up a little bit higher, real probably bad. Too high, but next ranking we do in a month, he could be right here. I went Aaron here.
That makes sense to me.
When you want to talk?
I just don't really have it got really difficult from here to
muddy. It's muddy.
It's muddy in the middle.
From here to 18, it was really hard. Actually, yeah, from here to 18, it was really hard.
This is where I went Gino.
I probably should have.
I feel like
after today, I will.
We already talked about it. I feel like they're not running the right offense for him. But
I think he's just throwing awful passes.
Well, he's throwing more passes than he should be throwing.
Ashton went for 150 today, so they ran the ball good. He threw balls into coverage with time today. It wasn't like the last week where he was getting hit a bunch, and that's why I kind of okay. He threw balls he threw into coverage all day today with time in the pocket.
It wasn't good, but for what how much they're asking
smelling
of
his own vapors, though.
I
think that he's trying to elevate himself, and he has been for a while. I don't want to be a Geno Smith detractor because he gave us some good years, but I've seen his ball.
But that's why I wanted his guy in free agency. That's why I wanted it.
All right, so right here, I have Tua.
Tua at
22. Yeah.
So we're ready for 21 then.
21, I'm Bo Nix. He hasn't played good. He's fallen on my list.
He's got him way down. Okay.
Well, I had him at 15, 16, so I've dropped him. I don't think he's played good at all this year. I don't think that whole team's played good.
Yeah, they've been a disappointment.
It was between him and Caleb here. I have Caleb one ahead of him just because I thought Caleb had one better game than him. Otherwise, they both really haven't looked good, but Bo has not looked good at all.
This is where Tua comes in for me.
I have him way lower. Dude, he's...
he's still they were competitive against the Bills, but then when it counted, then he came up short. So
would you see what he said? I saw a lot of color. He's short. We're gonna get it. Okay.
Do you want to bring it up now? Or?
Yes, there was 2 plays in the Seahawks Cardinals game that are so showing of a tall quarterback versus a short quarterback, and they happen on back-to-back fucking series. Kyler Murray rolls out to his right. Charlie's defender, whether it was Maffei or Hall, whoever was right there. Kyler could not get it over the top of him. Batted the ball down. The very next series, Sam rolls out to his right. Defender right in front of him. Sam throws it right over the top.
A.J. Barner, baby.
For A.J. Barner, a nice little fucking play.
Smaller windows for smaller quartbackers.
Not everybody's Drew Brees. We cannot keep going with the smaller
Drew Brees, dude. And he's like the third or fourth best
Baker's
quarterback.
The only other small quarterback that kind of does something. He's not that big. The small quarterback thing does not work.
It's
Bryce
definitely
Bryce is having a fucking hell of a time.
He is.
All these small quarterbacks are having hell of a time, dude.
Having a hell of a time. Kyler Murray.
So we're at 21.
20.
I have Caleb at 20. Yeah, who did you guys say?
No, I didn't get him at 21.
Right, yeah, I was talking about short
CJ
people.
Stroud.
Good job.
Okay. Yeah, no, he deserves to be low.
I didn't drop him that far. I should have. I have 20 at Caleb. I talked about it. I think that it's still, and today it didn't look good either. You have 3 picks. You have 13 points off of picks. Caleb still didn't look good. Go ahead, Trev.
I went Trevor Lawrence here. I'm a big disappointment.
I understand.
As far as you're just talking about Caleb, him and Ben Johnson have been better than Trevor Lawrence and Cohen.
Well, I don't know if you can say that because
I can look at it. The offense looks different. The Bears have moved the ball.
Your record is 4-3-1 now and you're 2-2 and 3-1. I think.
I don't know. ETN, though, for the Jaguars. He's had a resurgence coming back from that injury.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I drafted him high.
That offense, I have not been impressed at all with the passing game. I'm still waiting for it to get better. I'm like, you have the OC now. You're supposed to make Trevor Lawrence better. I don't think
they have any weapons. I think Brian Thomas took a step back, and I don't think Travis Hunter is what everybody thought he was going to be. He should have stuck at corner. He's not that good of a receiver in the pros. And Brian Thomas looks scared.
Yeah, where did his hands
I don't know what happened.
Brian Thomas looks scared and does not want to go over. So go for it.
Hey, Ron.
Good job.
This is where I have Rodgers
at 19. Kyler Murray. I think it is what it is.
Yeah, I put Kyler Murray at 19 too. I wasn't sure if I was being a hater. I really wanted to put him lower because I think he's a shitty leader.
What did he do against the Seahawks? Nothing. He's not a good quarterback. They need to figure something else out.
And just the body language is just so bad. I would 100%. Not want him as a backup on my team.
I don't want him on my team. Chuck?
This is where I put Caleb Williams.
Cool.
19.
There is one thing that I did take away from the USC-Illinois game compared to a Caleb Williams game.
Okay.
It sure seems like it sure seems like the coach of USC.
Oh, yeah. Lincoln
Riley is able to run his offense now where does Caleb just not stay in the it kind of makes it look bad on Caleb when he...
It's why, athletically he has all the tools, and then you watch him go out there and do dumb shit sometimes. Yeah. That's why he's at 19 for me.
I only had 20, but it just really, watching a less athletic Mayave play in a Lincoln Riley offense looked way better than Caleb looked at all in Lincoln Riley's offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Chuck, are we at 18?
18.
I have Gino here, which I'll drop him after this week. You can't have 3 picks. You're a pick machine.
Back to back.
You're a pick machine right now.
6 picks in 2 games.
No, it's 6 picks in 3 games.
Okay.
The picks this week, you weren't under pressure. You threw balls into just not great coverage, and you actually had a run game this week. Last week, I didn't put it on you because we had no run game. We got points late. Last game, I thought you played well with the pressure and everything. This week, I would have had you down and moved some people up. Not impressed. The interceptions got to go. If you keep throwing 3 picks, you can't win games like that. Defense played really well. Running game played well. You can't have 3 picks.
Okay, we got you. We got you.
For 18, that's where we're at, right?
Yeah.
I got Caleb Williams here. I kind of think it's gotten better with Ben Johnson, but I didn't really expect him to be firing out of the gates either. I think this is a process. Be patient, Bears, is what I say.
This is where I'm going to put Kyler Murray because of stated reasons beforehand, but he can also pop. The guy has won games. The guy has had crazy QB1 stats every now and again. So
his numbers aren't horrible.
You have to understand that he can be a danger, but he's not consistent.
Kyler Murray's gonna end up by Tua at some point, where they're just gonna both be by.
As long as his fucking head doesn't hurt, he's gonna play for a while.
I don't know who wants to pick him up after this. I think he's on the weird range. 17, I have Drake May. I think he's played really well with what he has. He played really good today. They had a huge fucking game of 42 points. I think Drake's all that he was supposed to be at the number 3 pick, dude. And I think he's played really well. There's not a lot of weapons on that team. Last week they fumbled the ball like 12 fucking times.
It was 3, but
seems like
might as well be 12.
But I like Drake. I like Drake here at 17.
Agreed.
I probably should have had him higher, but I like Drake here at 17.
For 17, this is where I put Purdy. I mean, only 2 games.
Nice. I appreciate that.
I dropped him because of that. Like, he had 2 picks today. One of them was deflected at the line. The other one went off CMC's hands. Like, they weren't horrible picks.
That's why we get the 0.5s, Trev. 0.5 picks. That's what I'm talking about.
I still like his game. I'm putting him here because of only playing 2 games, really. I think he's going to probably move up on my list sooner than later.
I put Drake May right here as well for all of the things that we've spoken, and this is going off of this season, but there's a lot of equity with Purdy. Like, I've seen him win some very meaningful games.
And that's why I didn't really he
was hurt, but it was an injury, right? If he was shit in the bed, then yeah, you move. But I understand you're being cautious and only 2 games out of 4 games.
We've only played 2 games.
Right.
I've seen more from others.
I'm not detracting from your opinion. I just think that this is Drake May has a large ceiling too. I don't think we've seen the best of him. So
I think
he could climb some rankings later in this year.
I think we're looking like in that 11, 12
range.
Yeah,
it could be quicker.
16, I got CJ just because the offensive line has done him no favors.
They haven't.
And he's not a mobile quarterback. You can't with him. We talked about it all fucking winter.
We knew it was a problem last season, and it hasn't gotten better. And
it's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to be a playoff team.
Your offense line is that bad, dude. You're not going to play against good defenses.
I agree.
For 16, this is where I slide in Bo Nix. Like,
damn it, everybody be stealing with them.
Sorry. Well, I mean, missing Evan Ingram and missing like Dre Greenlaw. I feel like the defense was slow to start.
This is quarterback rank. Isn't nothing to do with your defense.
You know who shout out to
it's a team sport. This is the biggest team sport, and those
not when you look like shit when you're doing your job.
Well, I don't think he's done his job horribly. I think he's just managed well enough.
I have Bo
That's
Nix
why he's right in the
so
middle at 16.
I have him right at 16 because there are games that he can elevate and there are games where he can disappear.
That's the exact reason I have Trevor Lawrence at 15. Okay. I think that he has had no receiver help.
Not much. It's been a lot of drops.
Brian Thomas wants to go down the sideline and run posts. Brian Thomas wants nothing over the middle. He runs alligator arms, all that shit. Other than that, today they had the tight ends kind of helped out a little bit. Other than that, they don't have another weapon on the outside. ETN's been great in the backfield. I'm going to be bullish on this. You're bullish on Caleb and Bo. I see Trevor's had a better year than Bo and Caleb.
All right.
I also
think numbers wise.
Well, don't worry because I haven't used T-Law either, so don't you worry.
So I've Trev at 15.
15. This is where I put Rodgers. I think he's
managed. Trev.
Wow.
I think he's a top 15 quarterback at this point. He's managed what the Steelers have put in front of him. They've won games. Yeah, they're run heavy, but he's minimized the mistakes. It's better than what they've had. I think he's still better than what Russell Wilson ever was there.
That fucking team needs it. I think Tomlins might have to go.
15 is going to be Brock Purdy.
Purdy, all right.
Yeah.
I have Purdy at 14, so good call.
It's 15, 16, 14, 15. We're all going to be rotating the same dudes in this part.
So I have Purdy at 14. I dropped him 2. I only see 2 games out of him. Same thing. I can't argue one for the other. Argue that Lawrence has no help and can't argue that Purdy doesn't have help. Purdy has no help. Ayuk is not coming back. Who knows when that fucking guy's coming back.
Kittle next week, baby.
He's coming off the IR. That's true.
Today was... They couldn't stop the run. They had tons of turnovers for the Niners.
Missing Bosa.
Purdy is right here at 14. I'm not saying he's staying, but that's why I have Purdy at 14.
We didn't talk on the Bosa injury, but I feel like that would play a difference in today's game for sure. This is the most points they've given up this far into the season, and it was a winnable game at home. I just can't help but feel it would have been a difference maker.
Who do you got at 14?
14, I do, in fact, have T-Law. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
14, I have Drake May. I think he's done a
Up
lot
there,
with
boy.
a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
it.
very
I
impressed
like
with
it.
what Drake May's done this season
I like
thus
it.
far.
I haven't climbed ladder. Number 13, I have Sammy Darnold. I think he's been exactly what I wanted.
Same,
and I think he's a
100%.
stud.
13 right here for Sam Darnold for me too, man. He's operating the offense.
Correct.
There's a chance for growth, but we got to see it.
Which is why at 13, I'm going to put Dak Prescott.
I have Dak higher, but I like it.
Dak Prescott 13.
I have 12, Danny Jones. Danny Dimes is playing in the offense. Shane Steichen's doing a great job leading him. He does what he needs. Today didn't get the win, but I don't think he lost the game.
All of our picks I think are just a couple different.
It's gonna we're gonna rotate bodies
It's
here.
pretty close. This is where I dropped Jaden Daniels, missing the last 2 games.
Now, I have him at 9. I hear it.
You're missing the
I put him
games.
at 8.
I need you to play.
But we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But
He did look good in his first 2.
anyway,
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels, you have him dropped all the way to we're at
13.
12.
12. Yeah, I had D Jones.
Oh, that's right. I have my boy Sam Darnold at 12.
One above.
Yeah, it's all right there. Like same precipice, same way they're playing the game. 11, I have Jordan Love. I feel, and I'm going to fucking ride this horse till I die. The Packers fucked this season up by not going and getting another receiver. You have no number 1. You have a whole bunch of half twos and threes.
I mean, Josh Allen makes it work just fine.
But Josh Allen's also the number 1 quarterback on my
He's
list.
also, the MVP last
I don't know
year.
what you're talking about. Are we talking about QBs?
My number 11, this is where I put Prescott. I've seen a lot of good this season from him, but he still has the same amount of picks as he does touchdowns.
Go for it, Charlie. 11.
D Jones, Indiana Jones has been playing well, dude. Him and Darnold, I almost flip flop the two of them, and I just think that right now we still need to let Darnold rip it. They let Daniel Jones fucking cannon that thing.
I think all 4 dudes where we have, because I have Dak at 9 or 10. I think the Dak, Love, Jones, Sam Darnold thing is like
all in the same.
All the same.
Like
it's like because Dak is playing with nobody right now.
It's why I understand why we could have gone in
leader,
sections, right? We could have gone in like
in
sixes.
sections because dude, Dak right now is if they don't have Dak. They are fucking awful.
They're winless.
They are fucking awful.
Yeah.
What he does, I know he's not the strongest arm. Dude, I wish he was my quarterback, not for that money. I just wish he was my quarterback for that, like, sense of person. Like the being behind
he is
the
a
thing.
good leader.
The CEO of your fucking company.
Yes.
The dude, like, he does so much behind the fucking mic.
That's some extra
he
credit
does
right there.
everything in the locker room.
You've never heard a negative report come out about Dak Prescott, whether it be in the locker room, on the field, in the community.
Not for 60 mil. Like if he was in the 55, low 50 range, you're good. But dude, is
the Cowboys fucked that up themselves. We know that. Yeah,
he's the glue that holds a lot of shit together.
Yeah,
he's like that
for sure.
So that's why I have him at 10.
For 10, this is where I put Daniel Jones. I've been so impressed in this turnaround that he's had. It's been Baker Mayfield-esque, and I see that going forward, too. I don't think this is just a couple games. I think this is sustainable.
That's
for
10.
the Colts.
No, all right, I understand. Yeah. And at 10, I have the reigning Super Bowl MVP in Jalen Hurts because he's not been very good. He's still on a crazy good team.
The numbers aren't good, but he does what he's asked.
I know.
He does what he's asked.
But it's the QB ranking. It's 10.
Okay.
Yeah. I have at number 9 Jaden Daniels just because I think he played good in the 2 games, even though he got his ass kicked in the second game. I think he's a stud. I had him at 6 or whatever. I can't keep dropping him. If he's not playing next week, then I'll put Mariota at the bottom.
We'll have to reconfigure.
But yeah, Jaden at 9.
At 9, I got Jordan Love. Just losing to the Browns. You can't lose to the Browns. That's not a game you can have.
But the other thing with that is that where is your? I can't stress it enough.
We got no one. I have Jay Love at 9 as well.
I mean, Jacobs has been good.
If you could rewind the clock and give them Devontae Adams, he would be rocketed towards the top of his list.
You would be up in like the 6-5 area.
What maybe. There is no real game breakers in Green Bay. Josh Jacobs is a good game breaker, but
if you can't,
no one to throw to as a game breaker.
Tyler Kraft's your number 1,
right? I mean, the most consistent.
Well, and that's what I think is made his consistency lack, and that's why I bring him
If teams run a great zone, if teams run a great man, they can't get open. A zone they can't beat a man.
So did we do 9 across the board then, or were we?
Yeah,
8?
we're on 8.
I got Goff at 8. I think that he's still just the same dude, and he's just still killing it. I should have put him up 1 instead of Hurts, but I have Goff at 8. I probably should have put Goff at 7. I think Goff is rolling.
What kind of my list, huh?
Well, I have
Goff above him, so.
Well, I didn't have this week involved. Okay. Like I said, I did mine not today.
I tried to keep mine current with this week, and with this week, I have Hurts at 8. Like I said,
should have switched.
The number is not impressive, but he does what he needs to do.
Jane Daniels at 8.
Jane Daniels at 8.
I have Jaden at 7 for the same shit Trev said. I should have Goff here, but Jalen right here.
This is where I have golf. We're really close right there. Like that first game, I just chalk it up as they're still figuring things out.
Correct.
They look like the team they were last year since then.
Yep.
I'm going to throw a little bone in here. This is Stafford for me.
Stafford at 7, huh?
Yeah.
I have Stafford at 6.
Same reasons.
And I have Goff at 6. So
yep.
we just
all the same
flip-flopped,
reasons.
Yeah.
I think they've all played
6,
really
7
well.
is right there. I mean, come on.
Just speak on it again. Like I was expecting.
I'm glad
more
that we
from
haven't
Stafford.
said somebody else's name.
Whose name?
He's
The
climbing.
person at 5.
Yeah, he's at 5 for me,
Okay.
too. He's at 5 for me, too.
Maybe not for me.
I have Bake at 5.
We all have Baker.
Yeah.
Baker
Bayfield.
He deserves to be here.
He's a slinger.
Yes, he does.
He's a fucking slinger.
I agree
He's
with that.
leading the NFL
100%.
in a lot of major metrics. Yes, they lost today's game, but like
Baker Mayfield, 2 thumbs up.
yeah, hard to pull against him.
I think from here
4,
on out,
yeah.
it should be.
Close?
We're not. We
No,
and
we
Trev
have got a
are.
little different.
Me and Trev might be. Chuck definitely is. I have Justin here.
I have
think Justin's
Herb
been
at 4
slinging it
as well.
I've been a fan of him from day one when that Tyrod got his lung punctured and he threw that first pass 80 yards down the field. It wasn't 80. It was like 50. But Justin Herbert's a stud. I love
think
him.
we're flopped here. I have Mahomes here because I've only seen the one good performance today. And the other 3 performances from Herbert, I have Herbert at my 3.
I have Patrick at 3.
I have Lamar at 3.
I think that Lamar is the only thing holding that glue together. That team would be one of the worst teams in the field.
I know, and I've been the biggest Lamar guy.
And that's why I put Lamar.
Really surprised
And that's
about
why I put
this.
Lamar at 2.
Especially when you look at his numbers. He
I know.
leads fantasy.
I understand all that.
That's why I put Lamar at 2. I think
understand
that
all
he's
that.
carrying.
They're falling because
I
of
know
things that
rule
aren't
the world.
Lamar.
Yeah, but okay. So I have to also think about the idea that, Chiefs Ravens. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to win that matchup.
Oh,
I wouldn't have until he did, but
There
I
you
wouldn't
go.
have until
One.
today.
That's why he's won.
I have. Well, I'm Lamar at 2, and I am Jay at 1, and I preferenced my question last week for this exact reason.
I have JA at 2 and Mahomes at 1.
How do you have Mahomes at 1 when he has only had one good game this season? Just because of what he did in the past?
Because
that's not rating this year's quarterback class.
Look, but I'm allowed to have my fucking opinions.
You can't tell me that you like him better than anybody else this season.
I'm going to try to tell you exactly how I feel about him if you'll let me.
Go for it.
Every time he steps on the field, if you are within a possession, I think he can get that win.
Except against the Eagles, except against the Chargers.
It still doesn't change my thought processes. How many Super Bowls has Josh Allen been to on his back, on his arm?
So we're Super Bowls is a quarterback award, not a team award, huh?
No,
that's what you're saying. That is exactly what you're saying.
In the way of yes, wins, losses get put on quarterbacks, right? Who's the only guy who's even sniffing Tom Brady right now?
Yes, it is the most important position, but it's just so silly that we put everything on
Elway,
Super Bowls.
Correct, because John Elway and Dan Marino, I would put it hold on.
Elway has 2.
Right, but Elway didn't win them until the end. And
right.
If he would have retired before, it would never happen. Him and Marino are my 4 and 5 over guys that have won tons.
I still, to this day, have the faith that Mahomes can put a game on his back. And you can talk circles around what the season has provided so far, but when they get into the playoffs and they start making
this is not a playoff thing, though.
This is the season.
And it does argument. And you're allowed to have that. I just
you're
still haven't seen
legacy instead of
I just have not seen enough to but it doesn't matter because when the Chiefs and Bills play, it'll be 1v2. So what does it matter?
If they play,
what does it matter?
Again to the Chargers.
I get outvoted again. Woohoo.
Anyways.
Hold on. I'm fine with you having it there. You can't say you haven't seen enough to put Josh Allen above Patrick Mahomes this season.
This season,
That's insane.
This season, probably not.
That's insane. You
This
can't say
season,
that's,
probably
but
not.
that's what this is.
No, doesn't have to be.
That's what the rankings are. Doesn't mean what it has to be. It is.
Mahomes at 1.
That's fine, but that's not. You just admitted that Josh has played better than Patrick 2 weeks in a row, and you do not put Josh at 1.
I don't.
2 weeks in a row.
I'm not a hater. I have him in fantasy. I drafted his ass. I'm a believer in JA.
I got Jackson at 2 because of the numbers and what I've seen from him, and I have Allen at 1 because.
All right.
Same.
So 1, 2, 3.
Well, it wouldn't be any other 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I mean,
at least
1, 2, 3, 4.
Crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, you get a little nuts.
A little nuts. I think Herbert's outplayed Patrick Mahomes this far into the season. You can't tell me that
He might, but I'm dropping guys and raising
It's
guys.
not an
I went
argument.
off my thing. It might not be, but 3 and 4 are pretty close.
I
Chuck
love that.
just
There's
admitted,
some heavy debate.
but Chuck
right
did
there.
admit that he picked Josh twice and didn't put him up at top.
He's not number 1. I have him written at number 2.
won the MVP last season, outperforms Patrick
Are
Mahomes
you going to
this
hold
season.
Patrick Mahomes
Not number 1
all year at 1?
No, not necessarily.
Sounds like he is.
No, we're
I'm
4
waiting for
weeks
that
in.
description.
We're 4 weeks in, and he's on a 2-game win streak.
2-game win streak. That's
Yes.
big.
Yes.
I'm on a
Compared to a
4-game
4-game win streak.
What are you talking? Allen's lost a
Talking-
game.
No, he hasn't.
The Bills have lost a game.
When?
To
They-
who?
They are not 4-0.
To the ghosts?
No, the Bills are not a.
Oh,
Bills.
we are 4 fucking and 0.
A word. Oh no! See, fuck you even more than that.
4-0 Bills.
That's not
Josh
fair.
Allen and me are 4 and 0.
What games are you watching?
Yeah, where are you at?
The ones where you're a Raiders fan.
That's
and-
fine. I have preached Josh Allen. I'm on the boat.
We
Me
are
and Josh Allen are 4 and 0.
four,
Yeah. Josh Allen's lost the game to Chuck.
jerking.
I don't know which
people off.
game that was.
It was. Yeah, the one.
Tell me
where-
which game
week,
that was,
Week
Chuck.
1 where I had to wear a shit ass Niners hat. I blocked everything out from there on afterwards. My head was fried. I'm wrong. Okay.
God damn.
I still have Mahomes at 1. That is how it still doesn't matter in the
2
overall
losses,
when QBs
Not the same
rule
numbers.
You guys are hilarious.
Not the
I'm not
MVP.
allowed to have an opinion. This isn't America anymore. If your opinion
I-
differs than mine, then you're wrong, brother. 4-0 is a fact.
don't- your opinion-
4-0 is a fact. 4-0 is a fact.
Your opinion doesn't. Yeah, I was shaking my head.
4-0 is a fact.
Yes.
That's a fact.
You can have your opinion. You wrong on the
Numbers.
fucking loss.
You're right.
Wins. It doesn't add up.
Mahomes.
Interesting games next week. Niners at Rams, huge NFC West.
Thursday. We'll get that before we
on
travel.
Prime.
Yeah.
Bucks at Seahawks, another big game for the NFC
Should be.
West.
Should be.
Broncos at Eagles. Broncos coming off a bye this week, right? Wait, are they Monday night?
Monday. They're the Monday. Yeah.
So they have a Monday night game.
They
Eagles.
get Ingram back.
Yeah.
That's going to be big if
Can
he's
they-
good to go.
Can they start turning anything around here? Otherwise, they're going to be in a shitload of hurt too with the way the other
Shitload of
two.
hurt.
They really could use Greenlaw. I mean, I feel bad that he hasn't got to play because I like watching him play.
I love the Heat, boys. I'm sorry about the 4-0, but I love the Heat at the top of that ranking.
Commanders at Chargers is
This
now
guy.
not as big as a game as it could have been last week. And then Chiefs
Should be
True.
Jaden Daniels back though.
and then Chiefs at
Could be.
Jags to finish the week off. Not a big week in college or really a big week in pros. I mean, every game's big in the pros.
Every game's in the process.
Not like a huge. You guys have probably the biggest week as an NFC
Bucks
West.
Seahawks is pretty interesting, and then
As an NFC West?
that's battle for number 1 right
Correct.
there. Yeah.
Kittle, come on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for our fandom,
Yep.
we're going back to the basis ball because
Yep.
you've wanted to gush, and I have, obviously some nice things to
It's
say.
been one of the funnest seasons that I can remember in a little bit. Not just with my team almost finishing 500. We way overwent what people thought.
Your rookies were the
Nick,
reason
I
why you
have
should
two-
be
I
excited
have
is because the future looks super bright.
I have a rookie at shortstop that hit second in the American League at 313. I'll pull it up here in a second. Kurtz goes over 30, has a 4 home run game. He hits 290. Brent Rooker goes over 30. Soderstrom goes over 30. Langoliers goes over 30. All we are is ready for some pitching. We are right there. Just super excited to be wearing the green and gold. I know that this fucking piece of shit, John Fisher, owns us. But super excited to be rooting for the players on this team.
Because unfortunately, now that he's got it to Vegas, the juice is going to just stay behind him. Like, all that money's going to be there. Like, they're going to want them to be successful. Like, so he's not going to have to unhand the team. But
you're really just hoping that he's gonna make a push now that he's in Vegas and now that
put some more money in the fucking team.
Promise in the growth of your organization.
Right, because the organization itself will be profitable, which means you should reinvest in it.
Because
right?
He better.
If he doesn't, oh my god,
we got the young kids already popping.
That's what I'm saying.
We need
so you make a couple
veterans.
of some great free agent acquisitions. You throw some money around.
311 is what our rookie hit.
That's wonderful.
But I want to go on just everything about just not my team. Charlie has, which Cal Raleigh should win the MVP every other year of the world. He just went up against a year that Aaron Judge did shit that we haven't seen in. I mean, Cal did shit we haven't seen ever with a switch hitter and catcher hitting 60 bombs, But then you have Judge leading the American League and
isn't it
almost
nuts
every
just how
category.
good the AL East was? The Yankees, the Bo Sox, and the Blue Jays are all right fucking there at the top of the AL.
And then the Red Sox, think about where they were
they
and where
clawed back
because they fucking sucked and then had to come back.
No,
but you're looking at two players, and not even talking about Show right now in the National League, or even Kyle Schwarber hitting the 55 bombs. You're looking at two players in the AL.
Raleigh just didn't have a high enough BA.
Well, I think the thing that hurt Cal was that Aaron got hurt. And then came back, and they sucked when he wasn't there, which is a weird thing to say. It
was very definitive that where he was and where he wasn't, for sure.
How much you say that another player's MVP status was affected by the other player getting hurt.
Who do you think is a more valuable position, a fielder or a catcher?
I'm always on the catcher side because I played catcher my whole life. It is just, I'm here, and if I had a vote, I don't know what I'd do.
Flick a quarter and see how it landed.
Because you're literally looking at 331.
I know.
Is what Aaron hit.
I know.
He still hits over 50 home runs. He still has almost all he's still up at top of the runs.
His metrics are wonderful.
And it's
metrics are insane.
And then when he goes out, you win or you lose. And then when he comes back, you run on a. So Cal, the only thing that if Aaron would have stayed healthy, it might have helped Cal's thing. It really might have helped Cal
if he had the 7 games. Was it 7 or 10 games or whatever?
I think it's like 7 to 10.
That it would have lessered his fucking potentially his batting average, or it would have said, you would have gotten those home runs over that amount of games.
But then it does. But then he's not hurt, and you come back and you're like, oh shit, Aaron is carrying him. So and then you get National League where you get Shohei's hit 54 home runs, 50 fucking strikeouts. The dude throws 6 shutout innings again, and the bullpen blows it for the Dodgers. We are watching this thing in baseball that is very hard to walk away from.
So, Trev, what's your fandom within the baseball?
I mean, mine's a little bit more mild. I feel like, you see his growth in your success, and my team's kind of more middling at the moment.
Had a better year than you originally expected, right?
Yeah, no, we did. We were close. There was some ups and downs for sure. The West is tough.
That West is tough.
You got 2 in with the Diamondbacks also competing after dumping their roster.
Dude.
With dumping their roster. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which means it was good moves. In theory, then you should get younger and you should get more prospects.
Quick question.
Ask away.
Baseball the first sport for all of us?
To play?
What's for me to play?
Baseball's been my number one, always be my number
to play
one.
Without
first
a shadow.
To play,
of a doubt.
Peanut League.
I was pretty close. Basketball was a pretty close one to me as well because I played basketball from a very, very, very young age. But baseball was for sure catching.
Baseball will be one and always will be one. Nothing's jumping it.
Oh no, yeah, my love is in the NFL right now. It's football for sure. Not that this season has been extremely special for me as a Mariners fan so far.
Even if the Raiders won a Super Bowl, baseball still won.
For sure. In no way, shape, or form does that surprise me.
Yeah, there's no moving that dial.
If the Sonics were still in Seattle, the NBA might still be my number one.
Maybe again.
I was a diehard NBA fan as a kid until they left but they left in 2008, so I was 20 years old.
Well, Charlie, since you are the only team in the playoffs, the floor is yours.
We got bats. We've gotten healthy starting pitching. Our closer is elite. We have a great 8-inning man, a good Vargas. Our 5th through 7th inning man has been hot. We kind of fluttered against the Dodgers because we started resting people because we'd already locked up the 2nd seed. And then once we knew Toronto was going to be the number 1, we kind of backed off the pedal. But 90 wins this season, which is great for us. We haven't done that in fucking ages. Our first division win since 2001. So that's 25 years, quarter of a century for that. So we get to sit at home, watch the wild card happen, and then you got to come to Seattle for the ALDS. Our bats 1 through 5 are elite. Now they need to show up. They can go cold. Sometimes it's the homer or strikeout, method. So you can give up a game or two, but we can't go cold. If you live by the bat, die by the bat. So if Eugenio Suarez goes 0 for 4 and Naylor goes 0 for 3 and we have J-Rod 1 for 4, we ain't going to win games like that. We don't small ball. We're a dinger. We're a dinger club.
Dingers. Is this the year?
Well, I got them going. The best time to be good is now. And we have the best roster we've had in a millennia ever, without a shadow of a doubt. Fielding, that's where Suarez really makes his fucking money. If you ask me, he's a great third baseman. Naylor's a great first baseman. Polanco has been killing it at shortstop. Crawford, we even moved over to second. I love this team. I have watched so much baseball over the last 6 weeks because I felt the juice.
Feeling it.
Yeah. And when we swept the Astros, it was just the Mariners, this is it, man. The best time to be good, Charlie, is fucking now. This is a 3P pod, everybody. Comment down below about his baby little bitch bladder. You let Zach know in the comments how upset you are by his last FaceTime on this pod.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Come on, it's just a couple beers.
It is. I know, literally 3. Yeah, and all the pre-drinking. That is the
beer left.
I would say
this beer is gone.
Is the difference between the evening pod, though, is because if you have imbibed throughout the day, then when you get here, 3 beers can just add on to your tummy. But
still, you're more conditioned, I feel like.
I think we need to. I haven't seen the diagnosis of Kevin Wu. That could be a big deal. He went out with pectoral tightness last week, and I don't know how much longer he's out for. He didn't start the end of the last week, which makes sense because we didn't need him to. Logan Gilbert came back healthy. Mitch Haniger, that was a batter from a couple of years. There's another guy that came back has played well. This team is right where we need to be. We have the juice now. The whole AL is lethal, man. I think everybody we're playing, the Guardians are hot. Everybody in the AL East is hot.
Yeah, Guardians came back from that deficit on the Tigers,
which is. So I'm not saying there's any fucking cakewalk going on in any. The NL's thick too, man. The Phillies got it. The Dodgers.
Can you imagine if the Phillies had Wheeler? Because Wheeler's not actually pitching right now.
That's true.
So.
So you guys, please pay attention to October and the MLB playoffs. It's gonna be very, very good sports coverage because we're gonna be talking about that shit.
Paul Skeens finished under 2 for ERA, guys.
And did he end under 500?
I don't know if he did, but he's in to win the Cy Young matter what.
That's nuts. It goes to show you that stats necessary, ERA alone is pretty much a pitcher's, that's what you hang your hat on, right?
Well, I think at that point you have to. When you're under 2, that's insane.
Legendary. It's legendary. That is something that is not you've seen it before, but for a starting pitcher,
10 and 10.
10 and 10. So he went 500.
And he had 216 Ks, so he's 30 Ks.
Man, get that man some help.
Yeah. I do have some breaking news.
Hey. Uh-oh. Good or bad?
Well, I don't. Bad Bunny is going to be the Super Bowl performer.
Really?
That's a strange choice.
That is. Also because you've missed the window on him. He's you're probably 5 years late to the Bad Bunny train.
I don't know. It's kind of a.
Well, he was big in 2021, and now when's the last time you heard a Bad Bunny track? At best.
Yeah, that's lukewarm.
Because where are they playing? Where's the Super Bowl? This year's in Santa Clara.
Santa
That's
Clara!
Right. So in the
What's
Bay Area,
up?
they'll show out for Bad Bunny down in Santa Clara. That's for sure, though.
Yeah, weird though. It just popped up
It is a little odd. There
the
could have been
breaking
other ways to go, but that's 110, y'all.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
We need to get better at betting.
We're definitely.
We're gonna figure that out.
We're going to Mexico.
Off
We're gonna get
next
better.
week, we'll be in Mexico. I might post something from there. I hope.
Hey.
Trev's got his top 10 or top 10 power rankings
Yes,
next
when
week.
we come back from Mexico, we're doing a power rankings.
Damn right.
For the NFL.
All right.
Finally get that in. We
Team
wanted to
votes.
get a couple weeks in before we
Absolutely.
drop that out.
We're not going to bark about us not ranking teams until it's ready. Now it's ready.
Well, it feels appropriate. We shouldn't pre-rank teams. We got to see teams.
You guys, I loved
See 'em
we
play.
We are, and last week we did go under 500 for quarterbacks rule of the world. This week, right now, we have only lost 1, 2, 3, 4.
Back on top.
It looks like we're winning the 5th. Depending on the Jordan Love Dak, I think we all had Jordan Love above
above
Dak.
him currently.
So,
yeah. So Green Bay's got to pull this one out.
So right now, quarterbacks rule of the world, we're up, which is
Hey, now.
it's going to be fun to look back at this.
Well, yeah, it's
Few of the
better to
weeks.
look back than our fucking spreads. We're gonna go over unders or something. We're gonna
We'll figure something
recalibrate.
out.
Yeah, you guys stay with us because we'll
Bet
win some money at
against
some
us,
point, or do
maybe
that.
win
Yeah,
yourself
use
some
us as the
money.
anti-hero.
Yeah.
That's fine. But we're going to Mexico, you guys. So make sure you follow us on Spotify, Buzzsprout, YouTube, all of the good things.
Yeah, we'll
all
be
right?
posting. We'll at least post pictures from
Oh,
Mexico.
for sure.
on
They'll be up on our
There'll be
X or
something
Instagram.
on my Insta.
Clinky drinkies and whatnot, you guys. All right.
A lot of tequila
I might
and
have,
tacos.
yeah, oh, my God. I'm looking forward to
no
it.
tequila.
We'll see you
All
for
the tequila.
pod 111. 111.
Yeah, boy.